So I wanted to cover some interesting things about fasting. One is that fasting will increase your motivation to exercise. I'm going to cover that. But I also want to talk about something very, very important. And it basically has to do with hunger waves, okay? You want to ignore hunger waves.
Fasting can seem intimidating, especially when hunger strikes. But according to Dr. Berg, hunger comes in waves, and these waves are temporary. The key is understanding that your body is adapting. Hunger is often triggered by habits or hormonal fluctuations, not true physical need. To manage these waves, stay hydrated by drinking water or herbal teas, and keep yourself busy to distract your mind. Over time, as your body adjusts, these hunger sensations diminish, making fasting easier and more effective. Remember, hunger is fleeting. Stay focused on your goals, and you'll ride the waves successfully.
Now, what is a hunger wave? Well, it's a wave of hunger that if you ignore it, it will go away. What's causing the hunger is a hormone, and it's called ghrelin, okay? Ghrelin is the hunger hormone, and it sends signals to the brain telling you it's time to eat.
Have you ever wondered why you feel hungry? It's caused by a hormone called ghrelin, often referred to as the hunger hormone. Ghrelin is produced in your stomach and travels through your bloodstream to the brain, specifically targeting the hypothalamus, the area responsible for regulating hunger. When ghrelin levels rise, it signals your brain that it's time to eat, creating that familiar sensation of hunger. Interestingly, ghrelin levels peak right before your usual meal times, which is why you often feel hungry at specific times of the day. However, the good news is that hunger caused by ghrelin is temporary. If you ignore the signal, ghrelin levels naturally drop after a while. This is why hunger tends to come in waves. Understanding how ghrelin works can help you better manage hunger during fasting or when trying to control your eating habits.
And let's say, for example, it's lunchtime and you're getting hungry and you just ignore it, you get busy, whatever. Within 2 hours, you're going to find it's gone. You're not hungry anymore, okay? Then at dinner time, it might come up again. If you ignore it, push through it, it goes away. So over time, when you fast, you have these waves of ghrelin, up and down, but over time, they go further and further downward to the point where it becomes easier and easier to fast, where you don't have that sensation of hunger anymore.
Dr. Berg explains that hunger during fasting comes in waves. When you feel hungry, it's often due to the hormone ghrelin, which signals your brain to eat. But if you avoid acting on the hunger, you'll notice it fades away quickly. Over time, as you continue fasting, ghrelin levels naturally rise and fall, and your body adapts. This makes fasting easier because your urge to eat diminishes and the sensation of hunger becomes less noticeable. By riding out these waves, you can take control of your appetite and stick to your fasting goals.
So you have two things. You have one is the sensation of hunger, and number two, you have, wow, my blood sugars have dropped, I'm really hungry, I'm feeling irritable, I'm getting weak, I'm getting dizzy. Well, that means that you need to eat. But that's a lot different than a temporary wave of hunger caused by ghrelin. Fasting over a period of time will make you less and less hungry.
When you start fasting, hunger might seem like a challenge, but over time, it actually becomes easier. This is because your body gradually adapts to the fasting state. One of the key players in this process is the hormone ghrelin, which signals hunger to your brain. In the beginning, ghrelin levels rise sharply at your usual meal times, making you feel hungry. However, as you continue fasting over days or weeks, these spikes in ghrelin begin to level out, and your body stops expecting food at those times. This adaptation reduces the intensity of hunger waves, and you'll find that you feel less and less hungry. Your body learns to switch from burning glucose to burning stored fat for energy, which helps stabilize your energy levels and decreases your cravings. The longer you practice fasting, the more in control you become of your appetite, making it a sustainable and effective way to manage your health and eating habits.
Okay, it's very counterintuitive. You would think that not eating will make you hungry. It doesn't. And eating, especially repetitive eating, makes you more hungry. Every time you eat, you spike insulin, and 2 hours later, now you're hungry and you need a little snack. So related to that information, try to ignore the hunger signals right now and fast longer.
Dr. Eric Berg encourages everyone to push past those initial hunger signals and embrace longer fasting periods. He explains that hunger is not an emergency, it's simply a signal from your body that can be ignored. By riding out the waves of hunger, you train your body to tap into fat stores for energy instead of constantly relying on food. As you fast longer, your body becomes more efficient at burning fat, and those hunger sensations become weaker and less frequent. Dr. Berg emphasizes that this process not only helps with weight loss, but also improves your overall health, including stabilizing blood sugar and reducing cravings. The key is to trust the process. Hunger is temporary, and the longer you practice fasting, the more your body adapts, making it easier to fast for longer periods without discomfort. Dr. Berg encourages you to stay hydrated, stay focused on your goals, and let your body work its natural magic.
Now, I want to switch gears to something else very interesting. And this was based on a study involving mice, okay, not humans, but I find it to be true in humans. There was an increased urge to exercise when fasting, and they isolated that down to the same hormone, ghrelin. So ghrelin can actually make you want to exercise. What I want to know is, if you've been fasting for a period of time, go ahead and put down in the comments section down below if you find that when you fast, you do have this increased motivation to exercise. So if you get this spike in ghrelin and you're hungry, ignore those signals, but don't ignore the signals to exercise.
In conclusion, fasting is a powerful tool for improving health and managing hunger. As you continue fasting, your body adapts by reducing the intensity of hunger waves, making it easier to fast for longer periods. Remember, the key is to listen to your body, stay hydrated, and trust the process as you make this positive change. Dr. Berg's advice on ignoring hunger signals and allowing your body to naturally adjust is a great way to achieve long-term success. If you found this information helpful and inspiring, don't forget to like the video, share it with others who might benefit, and subscribe to the channel for more valuable insights. Your support helps us continue creating content that empowers you on your health journey. Thanks for watching, and stay motivated.